So the iPhone 17 Pro is not quite out yet, but I did get the TechWoven case from the Apple Store, and I thought I would do an unboxing here. This is it in the color blue. It also comes in a black, green, which is kind of like an army green, and orange, and I believe one other color, or maybe that's it. Anyway, this is for the iPhone 17 Pro, not the Max. Let's go ahead and open it, see what it looks like. This is supposed to be a lot more durable than the prior woven cases. It's supposed to be a better built case, and then you slide it out. All right, so here is the case here. Good looking case, and feels very sturdy. Let's see, what does it come with in the box? Nothing else other than some general information, probably the warranty information and stuff, I believe, and nothing under here. All right, so we'll put this back. And yeah, this is the case. It does feel really sturdy. It's basically like a woven case, but it's also coated with something. So it's kind of like a cross between a maybe plastic or silicone case and also woven. You know, it's got some kind of plastic kind of coating into it. You know, unfortunately, they don't make the leather cases anymore like I had on my iPhone 14 Pro Max. This is the leather case. You can see it's kind of wearing down after 3 years and stuff, but it's still holding strong, just so you can kind of get a sense of the difference of size here. So yeah, the iPhone 17 Pro is that size, and the 14 Pro Max is this size. This case, of course, does support the MagSafe as well, and it also includes the camera control button right here. And these buttons do feel pretty sturdy. They're metal. This case also has a really nice kind of reinforced area around the edges. So it's got this kind of a matte, kind of a textured plastic around the edges, almost like a bumper. So it seems quite sturdy and protective of the iPhone. Also makes it quite easy to hold as well. And it won't wear down as fast, because this part that you're holding, I think, is a little bit more durable than this TechWoven part. So when you're holding it, you know, like that, and touching it, you know, on the edges and stuff, you won't see as much wear on the overall case. And then you also have some reinforcement around the plateau, the camera plateau as well, with a hard plastic kind of around there, so that if you put your phone down, you know, on the table or like that, you know, you do have some lay on the table protection here. And as you can see, all 4 sides of the iPhone are going to be protected, all 4 edges. And this, I'm sure, once the iPhone is in here, it also has some lay on the table design. This will probably stick out from the screen a little bit to protect, you know, the screen a bit too. So I think it's a really well-built case, well-designed case. And, you know, Apple really does, I think, make the best cases for the iPhones in terms of them being the best fitting and the best design and the best materials. Of course, for this TechWoven case, this new one, it remains to be seen how well it holds up and how durable it is compared to the prior woven case. But they do say that they've made a big improvement, and this does feel a lot more sturdy. And I don't think it's going to scratch. Like, I can't scratch this with my fingernail and stuff. Whereas the old one, you could scratch with your fingernail and like actually rub off some of the fabric and make a mark. This one doesn't seem to be doing that, because this is more considered like a plastic case. As I said, it has woven material covered with plastic, so it's kind of like a plastic silicone case, but just nicer than a silicone case, in that it has this texture and just sort of a nice sort of feel to it. So kind of reminds me of a little bit of canvas or waterproof canvas, you know, like sail material, like sailboat, you know, sail material or something like that. Kind of reminds me of a very durable backpack that's waterproof. It kind of has that feel to it. So all in all, it seems like a really good, sturdy case. So yeah, it feels like a good case all around. I really like this color too. It's not quite navy. It's more sort of a gray navy, but it's a really good color navy, and fits right in with the color palette of the new iPhones, the new iPhone 17s, because, you know, sometimes people like to mix and match the cases to the phone, and the new iPhone Plateau, the iPhone 17 Plateau, they call it here, kind of sticks out. So you can kind of do some cool things where you get different colored cases and you match contrasting colors. You have a different contrast between the case and your iPhone. For instance, I saw the orange iPhone 17 Pro with the green case, which is kind of like an army green, and it kind of looked really cool. But I ordered the iPhone 17 Pro in the blue color, so mine's just going to be kind of all blue, which I think is kind of a clean look. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show you this case. Again, this is the iPhone 17 Pro TechWoven case. Thanks for watching, and see you in my next video.